We have a truly exciting topic to discuss: the 2009 no mint mark Jefferson nickel coin that is worth a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million for a single nickel. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of numismatics and uncover the story behind this rare and valuable coin. First things first, let's talk about the history behind the Jefferson nickel. This iconic coin has been in circulation since 1938, featuring a portrait of the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse side. Over the years, there have been various modifications and designs for the reverse side of the coin, but one particular variation stands out: the 2009 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, why is a no mint mark Jefferson nickel from 2009 so valuable? Well, here's the scoop. In 2009, the United States Mint issued Jefferson nickels without a mint mark as part of a special promotion to commemorate the bicentennial of the birth of Abraham Lincoln. These coins were intended to pay tribute to Lincoln's legacy and were only available for a limited time. But here's the kicker: due to a mistake at the mint, a small number of these 2009 no mint mark Jefferson nickels were accidentally released into circulation. And as you can imagine, finding one of these rare coins in your pocket change is like winning the lottery. The sheer rarity and historical significance of the coin have skyrocketed its value to an incredible $1.7 million. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 2009 no mint mark Jefferson nickel in your possession? Well, the key identifier is the absence of a mint mark on the coin. Typically, Jefferson nickels have a P mint mark for coins minted in Philadelphia, a D mint mark for coins minted in Denver, and an S mint mark for coins minted in San Francisco. If you come across a Jefferson nickel from 2009 that does not have a mint mark, you could be holding onto a small fortune. So, what should you do if you think you have a 2009 no mint mark Jefferson nickel? First and foremost, make sure to get the coin authenticated by a reputable grading service. This will help confirm the authenticity and condition of the coin, which are crucial factors in determining its value. Once you have confirmation of the coin's authenticity, you can consider selling it at auction or through a private sale to maximize its value. Now, let's talk about the estimated value of the 2009 no mint mark Jefferson nickel. As mentioned earlier, this rare coin is currently valued at an astounding $1.7 million. The high value is a reflection of the coin's scarcity, historical significance, and demand among collectors. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime find that could change your life forever. In conclusion, the 2009 no mint mark Jefferson nickel is a numismatic treasure that holds immense value and historical importance. Finding one of these rare coins in your collection or in circulation is a thrilling and rewarding experience that could lead to a substantial financial windfall. So, keep your eyes peeled for that elusive no mint mark Jefferson nickel. It could be your ticket to a fortune. Thank you for tuning in, and welcome back to another exciting episode of CoinQuest, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have a real gem of a coin to talk about: the 1992 D mint mark Jefferson nickel. Rumor has it that there is a version of this coin worth a staggering $1.5 million. Could it be true? Let's find out. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history of the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, the Jefferson nickel quickly became a popular coin for collectors due to its unique design featuring the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Over the years, there have been various mint marks used on the Jefferson nickel, with the D mint mark indicating that the coin was minted in Denver. And now, let's get to the heart of the matter: the 1992 D mint mark Jefferson nickel. This particular coin is known for its low mintage, which can make it quite valuable to collectors. The standard 1992 D nickel has a mintage of around 127 million, but there is a rare variety known as the close AM variety that is estimated to have a mintage of only a few thousand. This variety features a closer spacing between the A and M in America on the reverse of the coin, making it highly sought after by collectors. So, where does the $1.5 million value come from? Well, it all comes down to the rarity of the coin. The close AM variety of the 1992 D nickel is incredibly scarce, with only a handful of examples known to exist. In fact, experts believe that there may be as few as 5 to 10 of these coins in existence, making them highly coveted by collectors. When a coin is that rare, its value can skyrocket, leading to the jaw-dropping $1.5 million price tag. If you happen to come across a 1992 D mint mark Jefferson nickel, be sure to check for the close AM variety. You can easily identify this variety by examining the spacing between the A and M in America on the reverse of the coin. If the letters are close together, you may have struck gold, or rather, nickel. Now, it's important to note that finding a 1992D close AM nickel is like finding a needle in a haystack. The odds of stumbling upon one of these rare coins are slim to none, but hey, stranger things have happened in the world of coin collecting. So, what should you do if you think you found a 1992D close AM nickel? Well, the first step is to have the coin authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service. This will help verify the authenticity of the coin and provide you with a clear idea of its condition. From there, you can decide whether to hold onto the coin as a valuable collectible or sell it to a collector who is willing to pay top dollar for such a rare find. In conclusion, the 1992D mint marked Jefferson nickel is a coin shrouded in mystery and intrigue, with the potential to be worth a staggering $1.5 million. While the odds of finding one of these rare coins are slim, the thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting so exciting. So, keep your eyes peeled and you never know, you just might stumble upon a hidden treasure in your pocket change. That's all for today's episode of CoinQuest. Thank you for tuning in, and happy hunting for that elusive 1992D close AM nickel. Stay curious, stay passionate, and keep on collecting those coins.
We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to talk about a super rare and valuable 1989 no Lincoln penny coin that is worth a whopping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million for a penny. So, let's start by giving you a bit of background on this extraordinary coin. The 1989 no Lincoln penny is a special variety of the Lincoln Memorial penny that was minted in 1989 at the Philadelphia Mint. What makes this particular coin so valuable is the fact that there was an error during the minting process, which resulted in the absence of the designer's initials, FG, on the coin. Now, you might be wondering why the absence of these initials makes such a big difference in the value of the coin. Well, in the world of coin collecting, errors and varieties are highly sought after by collectors because they are so rare. In the case of the 1989 no Lincoln penny, the missing initials add to its uniqueness and desirability, making it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. To put things into perspective, a regular 1989 Lincoln penny with the designer's initials typically sells for just a few cents. But when you have one without the initials like the 1989 no Lincoln penny, its value skyrockets to an unbelievable $1.3 million. That's quite a return on investment for a penny that was originally worth, well, just a penny. Now, you might be wondering how exactly a coin like this ends up being worth so much money. The value of rare coins is determined by a combination of factors, including their rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of the 1989 no Lincoln penny, its extreme rarity, there are believed to be only a handful in existence, coupled with its unique error, make it an incredibly valuable and sought-after coin. If you happen to come across a 1989 no Lincoln penny in your pocket change or coin collection, be sure to handle it with care. Even the slightest scratch or blemish can significantly impact its value, so it's important to keep it in a protective case or holder to preserve its condition. As with any valuable coin, it's always a good idea to have it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service to ensure its authenticity and quality. This step is crucial when buying or selling rare coins, as it provides both buyers and sellers with peace of mind knowing that they are dealing with a genuine and accurately graded coin. So, where can you find a 1989 no Lincoln penny coin worth $1.3 million? Well, your best bet is to keep an eye out for coin auctions, coin shows, and online coin marketplaces where rare and valuable coins are bought and sold. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem like the 1989 no Lincoln penny. In conclusion, the 1989 no Lincoln penny coin is a true numismatic treasure with a value that far exceeds its face value. Its rarity, unique error, and high demand among collectors make it a prized possession for anyone lucky enough to own one. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection organized. You never know when you might come across a coin worth $1.3 million.
We've got a super exciting topic to dive into: the 1974 Jefferson nickel coin that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. Can you believe it? Let's explore the fascinating world of rare coins and uncover the story behind this valuable piece. First off, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the 1974 Jefferson nickel. This coin is a highly sought-after collectible due to its unique and rare error. You see, in 1974, the Denver Mint accidentally struck a small number of Jefferson nickels without the letter D on them. This error was caused by a filled die, which occurs when debris or foreign material fills in the space on the die used to stamp the mint mark. Now, you might be wondering, how does a simple missing letter make this coin worth a whopping $1.4 million? Well, it all comes down to scarcity and demand. With only a handful of these error coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this gem to their collection. The rarity and uniqueness of the 1974 Jefferson nickel without the mint mark make it a highly coveted item in the world of numismatics. But wait, there's more to this story. In addition to the missing mint mark, the 1974 Jefferson nickel is graded as a proof coin, which means it was specially struck by the mint using polished dies and planchets to create a mirror-like finish. This adds another layer of desirability to the coin, making it even more valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk about the current market value of the 1974 Jefferson nickel without the mint mark. As of today, this rare gem is valued at an impressive $1.4 million. That's right, you read that correctly, $1.4 million for a single nickel. The skyrocketing prices of rare coins like this one have captivated the attention of collectors and investors alike, driving up demand and pushing the value of these treasures to new heights. If you're fortunate enough to come across a 1974 Jefferson nickel without the mint mark, consider yourself incredibly lucky. With only a handful of these error coins known to exist, finding one in circulation or at a coin show is like hitting the jackpot in the world of numismatics. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection organized. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem like this one. Now, you might be wondering, how can you tell if you have a 1974 Jefferson nickel without the mint mark? Well, the key is to look for a coin dated 1974 with a missing D mint mark on the obverse, heads, side. The absence of the mint mark is a telltale sign that you've got a rare error coin in your hands. If you're unsure about the authenticity of your coin, consider having it professionally authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service to ensure its value and legitimacy. In conclusion, the 1974 Jefferson nickel without the mint mark is a true numismatic treasure with a value of $1.4 million. Its rarity, unique error, and proof grade make it a highly sought-after collectible among coin enthusiasts and investors. If you ever come across one of these rare gems, consider yourself lucky and cherish it as a valuable piece of history. Who knows, you might just have a small fortune in your coin collection without even realizing it. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1974 Jefferson nickel coin worth $1.4 million. Thank you for tuning in and joining us on this numismatic journey. Stay tuned for more coin collecting adventures and valuable insights in the world of rare coins.
We're diving into the exciting world of numismatics to learn all about the 1961 No Lincoln penny coin worth a staggering $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, this seemingly ordinary penny is actually a rare gem that could make you a millionaire. Let's start by setting the stage for this incredible story. The 1961 No Lincoln penny is a variant of the regular Lincoln penny that was minted that year. What sets it apart is the absence of the D mint mark, which is typically found on pennies minted in Denver. This small but crucial detail is what makes this coin so valuable and sought after by collectors worldwide. Now, you may be wondering how a seemingly insignificant mistake could lead to such a hefty price tag. Well, rarity is the name of the game in the world of coin collecting, and the 1961 No Lincoln penny is one of the rarest coins out there. It's estimated that only a handful of these coins were ever produced, making them incredibly hard to come by. But what exactly makes this coin worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in its sheer scarcity and the demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. The fact that this coin is a mint error only adds to its allure, as these types of coins are highly prized among collectors for their uniqueness and rarity. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your possession? The key is to look for the absence of the D mint mark on the coin. This small detail is what makes the 1961 No Lincoln penny so special, and if you happen to come across one in your collection, you could be sitting on a goldmine. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins, The next step is to get it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. This will help establish the coin's authenticity and condition, which are both crucial factors in determining its value. Once you have a certified coin in hand, you can start exploring your options for selling it and potentially making a hefty profit. Now, you may be wondering why this particular coin is so valuable compared to other rare coins out there. The answer lies in the perfect storm of rarity, demand, and historical significance that surrounds the 1961 No Lincoln penny. It's a true collector's dream to own such a rare and valuable piece of numismatic history, and the price tag reflects that desire. It's worth noting that the value of this coin can fluctuate over time, depending on market trends and collector demand. However, its status as one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in the world is unlikely to change anytime soon, making it a solid investment for those lucky enough to have one in their possession. In conclusion, the 1961 No Lincoln penny worth $1.4 million is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting. Its scarcity, historical significance, and demand from collectors make it a highly coveted piece that can fetch a hefty price on the market. So, keep an eye out for this hidden gem in your collection. You never know when you might strike it rich with a rare and valuable coin like this one. Thanks for tuning in to today's video, and happy coin hunting! Remember, the next $1 million coin could be hiding in plain sight in your collection. Stay curious, stay passionate, and
welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into another exciting coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world. Can you believe it? A 1962 Jefferson nickel valued at an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, what may seem like a simple 5-cent piece could be worth a small fortune. So, what makes this nickel so special? Let's find out. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1938, but few people know that certain rare coins, like this one from 1962, can fetch mind-blowing sums in today's market. But why? Let's break it down. First things first, let's talk about rarity. The 1962 Jefferson nickel is not rare because of its mintage. Over 97 million were minted that year. Instead, it's all about condition and errors. Many of these coins didn't survive the last few decades in pristine shape. But the few that did, and especially those with certain minting errors, can be extremely valuable. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from 1 to 70. The 1962 Jefferson nickel that sold for $1.2 million was graded at an incredible MS67+. That means it's nearly flawless, no major scratches, no wear and tear, and sharp details that make it stand out from the crowd. But condition isn't the only factor. Certain errors during the minting process can drive up the value too. Coins with double strikes, off-center images, or unusual die errors are highly sought after by collectors. One of the biggest reasons for the spike in value of this 1962 nickel is a die error. These types of errors occur when the die, which stamps the coin, becomes damaged or misaligned. This can lead to fascinating and rare variations that collectors are willing to pay big money for. Now, let's talk about the market. With coin collecting on the rise and more people recognizing the value of rare coins, the market for Jefferson nickels has been booming. The $1.2 million sale of this 1962 nickel shows just how far collectors are willing to go to get their hands on a piece of history. Auction houses have been seeing skyrocketing bids for rare coins, and it's not just professional collectors anymore. Everyday people are getting in on the action, looking through their pocket change for potential treasures. So, what can you do? Well, it's simple. Start looking. Check your old coin collections, and don't forget to inspect any change you get from the store. You never know, you might just have a 1962 Jefferson nickel worth millions sitting in your pocket. If you do find a nickel that looks promising, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade and any errors could turn your coin into a jackpot. Thanks for joining me today to talk about the incredible 1962 Jefferson nickel and its insane $1.2 million price tag. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. And hey, who knows? The next big coin discovery might just be yours. We've got an exciting and somewhat surprising topic, one that's bound to make your jaw drop. We're diving into the world of the 1990p Jefferson nickel, a coin that's recently been making headlines for its incredible market value. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. The 1990p Jefferson nickel might not be the first coin that comes to mind when you think of high-value coins, but believe it or not, this little piece of numismatic history is worth a staggering $1.6 million today. That's right, $1.6 million. But why is this nickel so valuable? Let's dig into the details. First off, let's talk about what makes this coin so rare and valuable. The 1990p Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and it's the only year in which the mint mark P appeared on the nickel. This particular mint mark, combined with a unique error, is what sets this coin apart from others. The key feature that contributes to its high value is an error known as the double die obverse. This means that the coin's design was struck more than once, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the image on the obverse side, specifically, the word Liberty and the date 1990 on the coin. This doubling effect creates a distinct visual anomaly that numismatists and collectors eagerly seek out. While error coins are generally rare, the combination of the 1990p mint mark and the double die obverse makes this nickel exceptionally coveted. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if you have one of these valuable nickels. Look closely at the Liberty and the date on your 1990p Jefferson nickel. If you see any doubling or additional lines that shouldn't be there, you might have a rare gem on your hands. But remember, having it professionally graded and verified by a reputable coin grading service is crucial to determining its true value. Recent auctions have seen these coins fetch prices as high as $1.6 million, underscoring just how much collectors are willing to pay for this rarity. The high value is a testament to the coin's rarity, the unique error, and the historical significance it holds in the world of numismatics. If you think you might have a 1990p Jefferson nickel with the double die obverse, don't hesitate to get it checked out. You could be sitting on a small fortune. And if you're new to coin collecting, this might be a great example of why it's worth paying attention to the details in your collection. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the 1990p Jefferson nickel and want to see more content about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you have any questions. Until next time, keep collecting and happy hunting. We've got an exciting and somewhat surprising topic, one that's bound to make your jaw drop. We're diving into the world of the 1990p Jefferson nickel, a coin that's recently been making headlines for its incredible market value. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's get started. The 1990p Jefferson nickel might not be the first coin that comes to mind when you think of high-value coins, but believe it or not, this little piece of numismatic history is worth a staggering $1.6 million today. That's right, $1.6 million. But why is this nickel so valuable? Let's dig into the details. First off, let's talk about what makes this coin so rare and valuable. The 1990p Jefferson nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and it's the only year in which the mint mark P appeared on the nickel. This particular mint mark, combined with a unique error, is what sets this coin apart from others. The key feature that contributes to its high value is an error known as the double die obverse. This means that the coin's design was struck more than once, resulting in a noticeable doubling of the image on the obverse side, specifically, the word Liberty and the date 1990 on the coin. This doubling effect creates a distinct visual anomaly that numismatists and collectors eagerly seek out. While error coins are generally rare, the combination of the 1990p mint mark and the double die obverse makes this nickel exceptionally coveted. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if you have one of these valuable nickels. Look closely at the Liberty and the date on your 1990p Jefferson nickel. If you see any doubling or additional lines that shouldn't be there, you might have a rare gem on your hands. But remember, having it professionally graded and verified by a reputable coin grading service is crucial to determining its true value. Recent auctions have seen these coins fetch prices as high as $1.6 million, underscoring just how much collectors are willing to pay for this rarity. The high value is a testament to the coin's rarity, the unique error, and the historical significance it holds in the world of numismatics. If you think you might have a 1990p Jefferson nickel with the double die obverse, don't hesitate to get it checked out. You could be sitting on a small fortune. And if you're new to coin collecting, this might be a great example of why it's worth paying attention to the details in your collection. Thanks for tuning in today. If you enjoyed learning about the 1990p Jefferson nickel and want to see more content about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on our latest videos. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you have any questions. Until next time, keep collecting and hap. We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1992 Jefferson nickel. You might think it's just another coin in your pocket change, but hold on to your hats, because this nickel could be worth a staggering $1.7 million. That's right, $1.7 million. So, what makes the 1992 Jefferson nickel so valuable? Let's explore this rare gem and discover why it commands such an incredible price. Asterisk: the Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since its debut in 1938, but the 1992 variety is particularly noteworthy. Minted at the Denver Mint, this nickel is part of a series that pays tribute to Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States. So, why is this coin so special? The 1992 Jefferson nickel is famous for its rare minting error. In a small number of these coins, a unique variety of the D mint mark appeared due to a die variety issue. This error creates an irregular D that can be distinguished from the standard mint mark. This error is extremely rare, with only a few known specimens in existence. Collectors and numismatists prize this coin not just for its historical significance but for its rarity. Due to its rarity and unique error, the 1992 Jefferson nickel has become a hot commodity in the coin market. As of now, this nickel can fetch up to $1.7 million at auction. That's right, millions of dollars for a coin that might just be hiding in your change jar. Looking to identify if you have one of these rare nickels? Check the mint mark on the reverse side of the coin. If it looks different or irregular compared to a standard D mint mark, you might have a valuable error coin on your hands. The 1992 Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a small minting error can lead to enormous value. If you're a coin collector or just an enthusiast, keep your eyes peeled for this rare gem, it could be worth a fortune. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing numismatic content. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or if you have any questions. We're shining the spotlight on an extraordinary find, the 2000p Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, the seemingly ordinary coin has a jaw-dropping market value of $1.9 million. Stick around as we explore what makes this nickel so incredibly valuable. The 2000p Jefferson nickel is part of the 2000 to 2005 series that featured the new designs commemorating the westward journey. While these nickels were minted in Philadelphia and might look common at first glance, there's more to this story. What's truly remarkable about the 2000p Jefferson nickel is its rarity. In 2000, a specific error occurred during minting that caused a limited number of these nickels to be produced with a unique mistake. This error is what sets them apart from the rest and contributes to their astronomical value. Collectors and experts refer to this particular error as the double die obverse. This means that the design was stamped more than once, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and features of the coin. The rarity and high demand for these error coins have skyrocketed their value. In recent auctions, the 2000p Jefferson nickel has fetched up to $1.9 million. That's right, $1.9 million for a single nickel. This incredible value is due to the coin's rarity, the uniqueness of the error, and the passionate collector base eager to own such a piece of numismatic history. So, how can you identify if you have one of these rare nickels? Look for the distinctive doubling on the obverse, particularly on the word Liberty and In God We Trust. If you think you might have one, it's essential to get it authenticated by a reputable grading service. And that's a wrap on today's feature. The 2000p Jefferson nickel truly is a remarkable find with a value that's off the charts. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more incredible content. We're diving into a coin that's been turning heads in the numismatic world, the 2060 Jefferson nickel. Believe it or not, this coin is worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. So, let's unravel the mystery behind its extraordinary value. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, featuring the profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. Fast forward to 2006, and the design remained largely the same, with some subtle changes over the years. But it's the 2060 variety that has collectors on the edge of their seats. Why is the 2060 Jefferson nickel so special? To start, let's talk about the D Mint mark. It signifies that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. What sets this particular nickel apart is a rare variety that has captured the attention of numismatists and investors alike. Here's the scoop: during the 2006 minting process, a few nickels were accidentally struck with a misaligned die, creating a unique error that makes them highly sought after. These nickels exhibit distinctive characteristics that are not present in the regular 2060 nickels. Collectors call this the 2060 error nickel, and it's become a prized possession. So, what makes this error so valuable? For one, the rarity is off the charts. Only a few of these error coins are known to exist, and their scarcity has driven up their market value exponentially. In fact, the current market value for a well-preserved 2060 Jefferson nickel with this error is a staggering $1.5 million. To put it in perspective, this is not just a random value, it reflects the intense demand among collectors and investors who are eager to get their hands on this rare gem. Auctions have seen bidding wars, with prices reaching up to $1.5 million for a single coin. If you're out hunting for this elusive nickel, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Look for irregularities in the design, especially around the mint mark and the edges. Authenticating such a valuable coin often requires professional appraisal to confirm its rarity and condition. Well, that wraps up our deep dive into the $1.5 million 2060 Jefferson nickel. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories and tips. Have you ever come across a rare coin? Drop a comment below and let us know. Thanks for watching, ZK Coins. See you. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel is a modern coin that's creating a buzz in the coin collecting community. But before we get into why this nickel is worth so much, let's start with some background. The Jefferson nickel, first minted in 1938, features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, on the obverse, and Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse. The 2022 P version continues this design tradition but with a few subtle updates and enhancements that set it apart. So, why is the 2022 P Jefferson nickel worth $1.7 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors: rarity, error, and demand. Firstly, the rarity of this coin plays a significant role. The 2022 P. Jefferson nickel was struck in relatively low numbers compared to other years. This scarcity makes it a hot commodity among collectors. Secondly, this particular nickel has a unique error, a rare minting flaw that occurred during production. This error is not just a small defect, it's a significant issue that makes this coin stand out. The error was discovered by eagle-eyed collectors and has since become a key factor in its high value. The combination of rarity and error has driven demand through the roof. Coin collectors and investors alike are eager to add this nickel to their collections, leading to its staggering $1.7 million market value. If you're lucky enough to find one of these nickels, or if you're simply fascinated by rare coins, the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel is a prime example of why coin collecting can be such an exciting hobby. The values of these coins can fluctuate, so who knows what the future holds for this nickel? So, what do you think? Have you come across a rare coin in your collection? Drop your comments below and let us know your thoughts on the 2022 P. Jefferson nickel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome content about rare coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the... Did you know a simple nickel from 1967 could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million? That's right. If you've got a Jefferson nickel from 1967, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. So, what makes this 1967 Jefferson nickel so valuable? Let's dive into its fascinating history, key features, and why collectors are willing to pay over $1 million for this rare coin. The 1967 Jefferson nickel comes from an era when the U.S. Mint was still experimenting with coinage due to the ongoing coin shortages. Unlike other years, the 1967 nickels were minted without a mint mark, and there was no proof set produced for collectors. This made some of these coins incredibly rare. But it's not just any 1967 nickel that's worth millions. We're talking about a very specific kind of error coin that has collectors hunting. The key to its incredible value is its condition and any possible mint errors. A coin in nearly perfect condition, known as MS67 or higher, is extremely rare from this year. What really drives the price up is if the coin has any striking errors, like a double die or an off-center strike. One of these rare error coins sold at auction for a staggering $1.1 million, making it one of the most valuable Jefferson nickels ever. Want to check if your 1967 Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune? Here's what to look for to get the true value of your coin. It's essential to have it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. They can verify the grade and confirm any rare features. In one of the most exciting moments in coin collecting history, a rare, mint-condition 1967 Jefferson nickel with striking errors sold for an unbelievable $1.1 million at auction. Imagine turning 5 cents into over $1 million. Now, the big question, could you be holding one of these rare 1967 Jefferson nickels? It's time to check your collection or that old jar of change. Who knows? You could have the next $1 million coin sitting right in your pocket. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more incredible coin stories. Who knows? Your next treasure might be just a flip away. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a special focus on a particular gem, the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel. Stick around, because you won't believe its current market value. The 1981 P. Jefferson nickel might seem like just another coin from the early 80s, but this unassuming nickel has garnered a lot of attention in the numismatic community. Why, you ask? Well, it's worth a staggering $1.3 million. That's right, you heard correctly, $1.3 million. So, what makes the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel so valuable? Let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about its history. The 1981 P nickel was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and while the mintages were relatively high, this particular coin has some rare characteristics that make it a collector's dream. One of the key factors driving its value is its rarity and high grades. The 1981 P nickel, in pristine condition, is incredibly hard to come by. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for specimens that are well preserved and show minimal wear. The Jefferson nickel series has been popular among collectors for years, but it's the scarcity of perfect or near perfect examples of the 1981 P that has driven its price sky high. In fact, only a handful of these coins have been graded as MS68 by the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and that's a big reason why the value has soared. The market for rare coins can be unpredictable, but the 1981 P. Jefferson nickel has seen a steady increase in value over the past few years. With a current market value of $1.3 million, it's clear that this nickel is more than just pocket change. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare pieces, congratulations. And if you're just getting started in coin collecting, keep an eye out for this particular nickel. Who knows, you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins. Have any questions or comments? Drop them below, I'd love to hear from you. We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1987 P. Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin is worth a staggering $1.4 million. How did a nickel become such a hot commodity? Let's find out. The 1987 P. Jefferson nickel is a modern coin, part of the series that's been in circulation since 1938. But what makes this particular year so special? The Jefferson nickel, designed by Felix Schlag, features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. It's known for its classic design and relatively low mintage compared to other years. But the 1987 P stands out for reasons beyond its design. So why is the 1987 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.4 million? Let's break it down. This nickel is rare due to an error that occurred during its production. The error in question involves a significant minting flaw, a misalignment that resulted in a very limited number of these coins being released into circulation. As a result, finding a 1987 P. Jefferson nickel in pristine condition is exceptionally rare. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare errors, and this 1987 P is no exception. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, their value skyrocketed in the market. But how do you know if you've got one of these rare coins? First, check for the mint mark. The 1987 P will have a small P on the reverse side, just above Monticello. Next, look for the unique error characteristics that make it stand out. Some key features to look for include, there might be noticeable doubling in the design details. If you think you've got a 1987 P. Jefferson nickel, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a reputable service. Coins in excellent condition, especially those with the minting error, can fetch impressive prices. At recent auctions, these nickels have been selling for up to $1.4 million, making them some of the most sought-after coins in modern numismatics. So, keep an eye on your change. Who knows, you might just have $1 million nickel in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest coin news and tips. We've got a fascinating topic for all you coin enthusiasts out there. We're diving into the world of rare coins with a special focus on the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel. Trust me, this is one nickel you'll want to keep an eye on, as it's worth a staggering $1.5 million. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the history and design of this coin. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938 to honor President Thomas Jefferson. The 1988 P nickel was minted in Philadelphia, and it features the familiar profile of Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his historic estate, on the reverse. The 1988 P coin was part of the standard circulation series, but it's the condition and specific details that make this coin incredibly valuable today. So, why is this seemingly ordinary nickel worth a whopping $1.5 million? It all comes down to a few critical factors: rarity, condition, and specific minting errors. The 1988 P nickel's value skyrockets due to its scarcity in mint condition. Coins that have been preserved exceptionally well, with no signs of wear or damage, are highly sought after by collectors. Furthermore, there are rare error varieties, such as off-center strikes or double dies, which can significantly increase the coin's value. Identifying whether your 1988 P nickel might be worth a fortune requires careful inspection. Here are a few tips to help you determine if your nickel is valuable. The current market value of the 1988 P Jefferson nickel is around $1.5 million. This value can fluctuate based on demand and the coin's condition. If you have one of these coins, it's worth getting it appraised by a professional to confirm its value. If you think you might have a valuable 1988 P nickel, you might be wondering where to sell it. High-value coins are usually sold through reputable coin dealers, auction houses, or specialized online platforms. Always ensure you're working with a trusted source to get the best value for your coin. So there you have it, folks, the incredible story of the 1988 P Jefferson nickel and why it's worth a mind-blowing $1.5 million. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a focus on the 1999 D Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin is worth a staggering $1.8 million. Stick around as we uncover why this nickel is so valuable. Let's start with a bit of history. The Jefferson nickel was first issued in 1938, featuring the profile of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his home, on the reverse. Fast forward to 1999, and we see the coin's design was updated to mark the new millennium. The 1999 D Jefferson nickel, minted in Denver, stands out for its subtle design changes and unique characteristics. However, it's not just the design that makes this coin special. So, why is the 1999 D Jefferson nickel worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million? The key lies in its rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, certain errors or anomalies can significantly increase a coin's value. For this nickel, it's believed that a few were minted with a rare error, a unique variety in the design or minting process that makes them incredibly scarce. Collectors are always on the lookout for such anomalies, and this particular coin has become a holy grail for enthusiasts. The current market value of the 1999 Jefferson nickel has been climbing, with recent sales reaching up to $1.8 million. This makes it one of the highest valued nickels in circulation. Auctions and private sales have shown a steady demand, driving up the price. If you're lucky enough to find one in your collection or at a local coin shop, you could be sitting on a fortune. Remember, the condition of the coin and the rarity of the error are crucial factors in determining its value. If you think you might have a 1999 Jefferson nickel, here's how to check. Look closely at the details and compare them with images of known valuable specimens. Professional grading services can also provide authentication and grading to ensure you get the true value of your coin. Make sure to keep your coin in a protective holder to preserve its condition. Proper storage is key to maintaining its value. And there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1999 Jefferson nickel and its incredible $1.8 million market value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Have any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you. We have a special treat for you as we're going to be talking about the 1980 Washington $quarter coin and its mind-blowing value of $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a single quarter coin. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary coin could be worth such an astronomical amount. Well, let's start from the beginning. The 1980 Washington quarter is part of the United States Mint's Statehood Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. These quarters were minted to celebrate each of the 50 states in the Union, with unique designs on the reverse side of the coin. However, what sets the 1980 Washington quarter apart from the rest is a rare minting error that occurred during the production process. This error resulted in a small number of these quarters being struck on silver planchets instead of the standard copper-nickel composition, making them incredibly rare and valuable to collectors. In fact, only a handful of these silver Washington quarters are known to exist, with most of them being held in private collections or museums. So, if you happen to come across one of these rare coins in your pocket change or inherited a collection from a family member, you could be sitting on a gold mine, or rather, a silver mine in this case. Now, let's talk about the value of this rare 1980 Washington quarter coin. As mentioned earlier, these coins have been known to sell for as much as $1.5 million at auction. This hefty price tag is due to not only the rarity of the coin but also the high demand from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own a piece of numismatic history. So, if you ever find yourself in possession of a 1980 Washington quarter, it's crucial to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service to ensure its legitimacy and condition. A professional grading service will assess the coin's authenticity, minting errors, and overall state of preservation, which will ultimately determine its market value. In addition to authentication and grading, it's also essential to keep your rare coin in a safe and secure location to preserve its value. Proper storage and handling can prevent damage and wear over time, ensuring that your investment remains in pristine condition for years to come. Lastly, if you're considering selling your 1980 Washington quarter coin, it's recommended to work with a reputable coin dealer or auction house to get the best price for your rare find. These professionals have the expertise and connections to reach potential buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for rare and valuable coins like yours. In conclusion, the 1980 Washington $quarter coin is a true gem in the world of numismatics, with a value of $1.5 million that can make any coin collector's heart skip a beat. So, keep an eye out for this rare and valuable coin in your collection or out in the wild. You never know when luck may strike, and you could be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. That's all for today's video, folks. Thank you for joining us on this numismatic journey, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin-related content. Could a simple penny in your pocket be worth a fortune? What if I told you a 1967 Lincoln penny recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million? That's right, this tiny coin is now one of the most valuable pennies in existence. Stick around to find out why. The 1967 Lincoln penny was minted during a time of transition in America. The Vietnam War, the Civil Rights Movement, and the space race were all shaping the nation. However, in the world of coin collectors, it was business as usual. Millions of pennies were minted for everyday use. But what makes this particular 1967 penny so incredibly valuable? What sets it apart from the millions of others? Every now and then, a mistake at the mint turns an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. In the case of the 1967 Lincoln penny, an extremely rare error or a near-perfect condition penny caught the eyes of collectors. The penny that sold for $1.2 million was graded as a mint state, meaning it was in flawless, untouched condition. Coins in this state are incredibly rare, and for a penny minted in 1967, finding one this perfect is like finding a needle in a haystack. So, what makes this 1967 penny worth more than $1 million? A few factors come into play. As we mentioned, this penny was in mint state, meaning it had no scratches, no marks, and no wear from circulation. Second, its rarity. Only a few 1967 pennies have been found in such perfect condition. And last but not least, demand. Serious collectors were willing to pay big bucks for this piece of history, which is why it ended up selling for $1.2 million at auction. Now, you're probably wondering, do you have a valuable 1967 penny sitting in a jar at home? Who knew that a penny could be worth so much? The 1967 Lincoln penny is a reminder that even the smallest, most ordinary items can hold incredible value. So next time you're sorting through your loose change, take a closer look, you might just strike it rich. Asterisk, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You never know what treasures we'll uncover next. Check out our other videos on rare and valuable coins. You could be sitting on a fortune. Use close-up visuals of pennies, auction clips, and animations for visual engagement. Maintain a balance of excitement and educational content throughout the video. We have an incredible story, the 1981 Lincoln penny. It may look like an ordinary penny, but some of these coins are worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Could you have one hiding in your collection? Let's find out. The 1981 Lincoln penny, minted in Philadelphia, is part of a series of Lincoln pennies that have been produced for over a century, starting in 1909. While billions of pennies were minted in 1981, what makes a certain few so valuable? On the surface, this coin looks like any other penny, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, with the iconic Lincoln bust on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what we're interested in are the rare gems that have unique features or errors. So why on earth is a 1981 penny worth $1.3 million? Well, like many valuable coins, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The first factor is the coin's condition. A penny graded as mint state, especially MS-65 or higher, can fetch high prices at auctions. That means the coin has no visible wear, sharp details, and a bright, shiny finish. In these grades, the coin is essentially in the same condition as the day it left the mint. Now, combine that condition with the fact that some of these pennies have rare errors. These could include doubled dies, off-center strikes, or a misplaced mint mark, making the coin even more unique and sought after by collectors. Let's talk about error coins for a moment. A doubling error, for example, happens when a design element, like the date or lettering, appears twice on the coin due to a mistake during the minting process. If you've got a 1981 penny with an error like this in mint condition, you're looking at a small fortune. Other errors like off-center strikes or a faint or misplaced mint mark can also significantly increase a coin's value. These errors were accidental, but today they're pure gold for collectors. Now, the big question, could you be holding one of these valuable 1981 pennies? Here's how to check. First, look at the overall condition. Is your penny in near perfect shape? Next, inspect the details. Do you see any doubling in the lettering or date? Are there any misstrikes or off-center designs? Lastly, check for a clear mint mark. If your coin shows any signs of these rare features, it's time to get it graded. Send it off to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, and if it comes back with a high grade and unique errors, you might be sitting on a $1.3 million penny. So, do you have a fortune hiding in your coin jar? It's worth taking a closer look at your 1981 pennies. That simple penny could change your life. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on spotting rare coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a valuable coin alert. Thanks for watching, and hey there, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Can you believe that a humble Lincoln penny from 1987 could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million? That's right. Today, we're diving into the story behind this amazing find, the 1987 Lincoln penny. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1987 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, and at first glance, it looks like any other penny from your pocket change. But what makes this coin so valuable? Millions of these pennies were produced, but only a few of them have something unique that makes collectors go wild: rare errors and variations. The value of this penny skyrocketed because of a rare minting error. Imagine, a simple mistake during production could turn an everyday coin into $1 million prize. The most valuable 1987 pennies have errors like off-center strikes, doubling on the obverse, that's Lincoln's head, or even a missing mint mark. These kinds of errors make the coin rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, how did one of these pennies reach an incredible value of $1.4 million? It all comes down to its condition and rarity. The coin in question was in pristine, uncirculated condition, with a rare minting error that made it a one-of-a-kind find. When a penny is graded MS-70, meaning it's in perfect mint state, collectors will pay huge sums of money for it, especially if it has a unique error. That's exactly what happened with this 1987 penny. Now, the big question is, could you have $1 million penny hiding in your collection? It's totally possible. If you come across a 1987 penny, make sure to examine it closely for any errors or unusual features. Look for off-center strikes, doubling, or anything that seems out of the ordinary. And if you think you've got something special, consider getting it professionally graded to know its true value. Who knew that a simple penny could be worth millions? The 1987 Lincoln penny is proof that treasure can be found in the most unexpected places. So, keep checking your change and who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky coin collector to strike it rich. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and let us know in the comments if you found any valuable coins in your collection. Thanks for watching, and we're diving deep into the incredible world of rare coins, specifically, a simple 1988 Lincoln penny that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. That's right. You could be holding a fortune and not even know it. Let's find out what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so valuable. The 1988 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, and while millions of these pennies were produced, there's something extraordinary about a few select coins. Some of these pennies hold the key to a hidden treasure in the coin collecting world, skyrocketing in value from 1 cent to a staggering $1.5 million. So, what makes this 1988 penny so special? Well, the answer lies in an incredibly rare mint error, specifically a transitional die error. During 1988, the US Mint was transitioning to new coin dies, and some pennies ended up with a reverse side featuring design elements from 1989. These hybrid coins are now known as the wide AM pennies due to the space between the A and M and the word America on the reverse side. On a regular 1988 penny, the letters A and M should be very close, almost touching. But on the rare wide AM variety, there's a noticeable gap. This error wasn't supposed to happen until 1989, which is why these 1988 wide AM pennies are so valuable. If you're lucky enough to find one of these wide AM 1988 pennies, you're looking at a coin that could fetch up to $1.5 million at auction, depending on its condition. Yes, you heard that right, $1.5 million for a penny. Some of these rare coins have already been sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts, and collectors are constantly on the lookout for these hidden gems. But before you rush off to check your jar of pennies, remember that the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. A penny with scratches, wear, or corrosion won't fetch as much as one in pristine condition. The highest valued coins are usually graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, and achieving a high grade can mean the difference between a few $100s and that $1.5 million jackpot. To recap, here's what to look for when hunting for that $1 million penny. First, check the reverse side for the wide AM error in America. Second, make sure the coin is from 1988 with the P mint mark. And third, the coin's condition matters. If it looks flawless, consider getting it professionally graded. That's all for today, folks. Who knew a simple penny could be worth a fortune, right? Make sure to check your change, and who knows, you could be sitting on $1 million coin without even knowing it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny in your collection. We're diving deep into a truly rare gem, the 1990p Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth up to $1.6 million. Stick around to find out what makes this penny so valuable and how you can check if you have one hiding in your collection. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, and each year, millions of these pennies are minted. In 1990, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 6.8 billion pennies. But within this massive production run, there are a few incredibly rare coins that stand out, and that's where our $1.6 million penny comes into play. So, what makes this penny worth a staggering amount? Well, it's all about a unique error that only a handful of these pennies have, an error that collectors are willing to pay millions for. The key to the 1990p Lincoln penny's value lies in a rare minting mistake. Unlike most Lincoln pennies, some of the 1990p coins were accidentally minted without the P mint mark. This tiny error transforms an ordinary penny into a coveted treasure. When collectors discover a flawless, uncirculated 1990p penny with no mint mark, they go wild. Why? Because mint errors like this are extremely rare. The missing mint mark means the coin didn't go through the normal minting process, making it a 1 in a million find. Now, you might be wondering, how can I check if I have one of these valuable pennies? It's actually pretty simple. First, grab your magnifying glass and find your 1990 Lincoln pennies. Flip the coin over to the front side, where you'll see the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln. Right below the date 1990, there should be a small letter P. If you don't see the P mint mark, congratulations, you may be holding a treasure. But wait, there's more. The condition of your penny is crucial. Even if you find a 1990 penny without the mint mark, its value depends heavily on its grade. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth the most. Coins that have been well preserved, with no signs of wear or damage, can fetch top dollar at auction. In fact, the record-breaking sale of a 1990p Lincoln penny without a mint mark was $1.6 million. Now, if you think you've hit the jackpot, the next step is having your penny professionally graded. Send it to a trusted coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, who can certify its authenticity and condition. Once it's graded, you can choose to sell your penny at auction, where eager collectors might bid it up to a life-changing amount. So, there you have it, the story of the 1990p Lincoln penny that could make you a millionaire. Keep an eye out for that missing mint mark, and who knows, your next penny might be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and hidden treasures, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to leave a comment below if you think you found one of these incredible pennies. Thanks for watching, and we're diving into one of the most extraordinary coins ever minted, the 1992 Lincoln penny. You won't believe this, but it's valued at an astonishing $1.7 million. That's right, one little penny could change your life forever. So, let's find out why this coin is worth so much, and how you can see if you have one of these rare gems. So what makes the 1992 Lincoln penny so incredibly valuable? The answer lies in a tiny, but important detail, the close AM variety. Most pennies from 1992 have a gap between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. But in this rare close AM variety, the letters are nearly touching, and that's where the money lies. If you look at the standard 1992 pennies, the A and M in America are spaced out, known as the wide AM. But a small batch of the Denver minted pennies, like this one, were mistakenly struck with the close AM reverse, which was actually intended for the 1993 pennies. This mistake is what makes this coin so valuable. Now, why does this error make the coin worth $1.7 million? Well, only a handful of these coins have been discovered, making them one of the rarest varieties in modern U.S. coinage. Rarity, combined with high demand from collectors, drives the value through the roof. One of these coins sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. Just imagine finding one of these in your coin jar, and it turning into $1 million windfall. So, it's worth taking a closer look at your pennies, especially if you have any from 1992. Here's how you can identify if you have one of these valuable 1992 D Lincoln pennies. First, check the date. It should say 1992, and look for the mint mark D under the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Then, flip the coin over and carefully examine the letters A and M in America. If they're almost touching, you might have struck gold, well, copper. It's a good idea to use a magnifying glass to get a clear view of the letters. Remember, the close AM variety is extremely rare, so don't get discouraged if you don't find it right away. But if you do, congratulations, you've just hit the jackpot. So, there you have it. The 1992 D Lincoln penny with the close AM error could be worth up to $1.7 million. Now, it's time to dig through your change and start hunting for one of these incredible coins. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across any rare coins. Who knows, maybe one of you has $1 million penny in your pocket right now. See you next time, and